Hey guys, and welcome into another unboxing video. Super stoked for this one, man. It's been a long time coming. This literally just arrived from Amazon, and it's like I said, it's one that's been a long time coming. A couple of these albums are notoriously out of print and hard to come by and very expensive. So it's awesome to have this stuff back into print. And of course, I'm talking about the Van Halen Collection 2. This is all the Sammy Hagar studio albums: 5150, OU812, For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge, and Balance, along with a Studio Rarities LP included. So it's a 5 LP box set. There's the cover. There's your hype. There's your back. Nice printed back. All the LPs slide in the side. So all this is printed. It's not a card that's attached, which is nice. Nice matte black finish with the silver Van Halen era logo. Like I said, a couple of these albums, Balance and For Unlawful, have been notoriously out of print and expensive to get on vinyl for decades since they came out. So super stoked to have these back into print. And I didn't want to take the gamble on it because I do own 5150 and OU812 on vinyl. Those you can still come by fairly easily. It's 86 and 88, but For Unlawful is 91 and Balance is 95. So you're getting way deeper into the CD era there. And I didn't want to risk it. They might pull these out of the box and sell these separately. I wouldn't be shocked if they did so. But I also wouldn't be shocked if they didn't, considering this era of Van Halen has been shown little to no love, and only in the last year since the Record Store Day release of the live album has it been shown any love. So who knows if these will be pulled out of the box and released separately? I think they probably will. So if you're on the fence about this box set, and you only need those 2 albums, I would suggest probably wait, unless you're really interested in the rarities. Now, the rarities, it's kind of interesting what they did. So to shorten the length of some of these LPs, specifically For Unlawful and Balance, what they decided to do was remove some tracks from those and put them on the rarities from the actual CD versions of the album. So that kind of does suck. It's just kind of weird, but at least those songs are there. Particularly Balucharium, the instrumental, that is on For Unlawful, if I remember right, on the digital and CD version, and that's been pulled off and put on the rarities. You also have Apolitical Blues, which is also on, I think, OU812 on the digital and CD version. And so they used that to shorten some of these, because I'm really curious to see how these sound, because For Unlawful and Balance in particular are long albums, and these are crammed on the 1 LP. So we'll see. These have been remastered. Apparently, from reviews, it's almost lending more towards a remix. Which, I mean, for me, honestly, I think Balance and OU812 sorely need a remix. I do not like the production on those records. 5150 is a masterpiece, I think, in production and just an album in general. It's a great album. For Unlawful is pretty good. So, but the records I'm most excited to listen to are Balance and OU812, because to see what has been done to those in terms of sound quality. The other rarities that you get, like I said, Apolitical Blues, Balucharium, I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Crossing Over, which is a cool song. Respect the Wind off the Twister soundtrack. That is a instrumental, really cool song there. Humans Being, also off the Twister soundtrack and previously on the Van Halen Greatest Hits Volume 1. So that's cool to have on vinyl finally. It's About Time, Up for Breakfast, and Learning to See. So those are your rarities. So without further ado, let's cut this baby open and get right into it. Alrighty guys, so we are in there. Luckily this came undamaged. There's the side. Luckily this came undamaged. It was I ordered this along with something else that came out today, and this was just stuffed in the box along with the other set I got today, and that set was actually in a nice mailer. This was just stuffed in the box and rattling around the box. So luckily, it looks undamaged. Let's see if we got any seam splits or anything. But let's dig right into it. I'm super stoked for this, man. So 5150 first. One of my all-time favorite Van Halen albums. We did the Van Halen ranking, and I want to say, I think I had this at number 2. If I remember right. This looks very similar to the original. Yeah, same inner. That's really tight. Holy shnikes, those need to be replaced. Definitely need to be poly inners. Don't really replicate the old label though. It's kind of like the old Warner label, sort of. Except it doesn't have the WB. Just on black vinyl. There's 5150. Here's OU812. Not my favorite Van Halen album by a long shot. I'm not going to pull all these out. They're just going to be black on the same label. But there's the inner. Same as the original. And here's what we all came for. For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. Super stoked to finally own this on vinyl, man. This has been so long. Pound Cake, Judgment Day. Pleasure Dome's a really cool song. Right Now, obviously, Top of the World's a pretty cool song. This is a pretty solid record. And I liked it more after we did the ranking. There's the sleeve, which I've never seen before. So that's cool. And I'm assuming, like I said, I'm assuming these are going to be, yeah. They're all just the same labels. They kind of represent the old classic Warner, but it's the new Warner Records logo. It doesn't have the WB logo on there. I will replace this all, put poly inners in there. Next up, Balance. Look at that. So cool, man. It's your back. Can't Stop Loving You, obviously the big single on here. This record I don't like that much. Seven Seals are a pretty cool song. Don't Tell Me What Love Can Do. It's a pretty cool song. Amsterdam's pretty good. Here's your inner. Got a nice seam split right there. That's great. Eddie kind of looks like Wolfgang right there. Looks like a skinny Wolfgang with his beard. Here's your lyrics. And last but certainly not least, we have the rarities. So they actually did a cover for this, which is cool. I'm assuming this is a new cover design and not just something taken from somewhere else. I mean, obviously the photo is old, but it looks like, I don't think this was put out at any other time. So that's cool. 8904. So this has your tracks that they did for the Best of Both Worlds greatest hits. And this actually has a poly inner. One with a poly inner. Come on, guys. And custom labels, too. So that's cool. It's a pretty cool set. I'm excited to listen to it. Like I said, I watched Brendan Snyder's review of the CD set. And he said some of the mixing, the remastering, but he strongly thinks they're remixed, was hit or miss. So I'm excited to listen to this because a couple of these albums, I don't really like the mix or the master or anything. I don't like the production on it at all. OU812 and Balance in particular. So anyways, guys, that's the Van Halen Collection 2 box set, 1986 to 1996, plus the studio rarity. So basically, you're almost the entire Van Halen era, an era that's underappreciated, underloved. I love it quite a bit. Love a lot of the songs. I think 5150 ranks up there really closely to any of the Van Halen Roth era stuff. And you can check out our ranking on the channel, where I think, like I said, I think I ranked it at number 2 or maybe even number 1 if I remember right. I think it's number 2. I think 1984 was number 1 if I remember. But check it out. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below. What do you think about this box set? Are you going to wait on it? This went down to $100 on pre-order. So for $100, for me, it can't go wrong. You're getting Balance, getting Foreign Lawful, and getting those studio rarities. So Balance and Foreign Lawful will probably get split from the box. I imagine they'll get separate releases. For the studio rarities probably won't, though. So it might go down even more. Who knows how this is sold? I imagine it's going to sell pretty well because, like I said, a lot of this stuff is harder to find. I mean, even 5150 and OU812 are coming up there in price. Anything name brand is almost becoming too expensive. So anything with the Van Halen logo on it is going to be $25, $30 at most record stores. So anyways, guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.